have pretty clearly crossed the hump of all the cloud cover that is so prevalent here in West Michigan in the winter. Now sunshine, a couple of sunny days for us in a row here. Yesterday beautiful, today beautiful, tomorrow will be nice. But then I'm tracking a major midweek storm for West Michigan. Going to bring in a wintry mix, very strong winds, and perhaps flooding rains. More on that in a second. First, a storm track live right now across West Michigan. High and dry. It'll be that way for the rest of the night. We've got a system that'll pass to our north. That'll provide an increase in cloud cover. But the big deal, the system we're really tracking, not coming in here until Wednesday. Here's the computer model forecast. This is the way I see this unfolding here. So we're at Tuesday afternoon now. Clouds are starting to thicken up across West Michigan, especially as we get into tomorrow. And then very late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, some precip arrives in the southwest part of Michigan. So 2 o'clock early before we get up Wednesday morning. This could transition over to an icy mix as that cooler air flows in from the north. 8 o'clock Wednesday morning, perhaps rain, snow, or maybe even a dose of freezing drizzle coming up early Wednesday before this transitions to all rain. Warmer weather pushes in Wednesday. We could be talking about very heavy rainfall amounts. It's not out of the question that some of us see as much as an inch of rain. Now you take that, factor in the already saturated ground soil, the fact that rivers and creeks are running high. We'll see some snow melt with temperatures in the mid-40s and dump a lot of rain on top of it. We could be talking about at least a minor flooding situation. But for now, it's peaceful across West Michigan. Starting to get into that range where we can do some good snow melting with the sunshine out there. Still below freezing at 28 in Grand Rapids, but with the sun, that's going to warm up the immediate surface of the earth, and we'll see a little bit of runoff yet today. Winds are light for the most part. You factor wind and temp together, it does feel a little bit cooler than the actual air temperature. 18 for a wind chill here in Grand Rapids, 22 now Muskegon, and Kalamazoo, we're reporting a wind chill of 28 right here. Here's the 24-hour forecast, the way this shakes out. The real thing you'll notice here today is the increase in cloud cover. We started this morning with perfectly blue sky, and now we're tracking an increase in cloud cover. Temperatures well into the mid-30s this afternoon. We're closing in on that right now. Tonight, we'll see temperatures into the mid-20s, and daybreak temperatures tomorrow morning much warmer than what we had this morning. Single-digit lows for parts of mid-Michigan today. Tomorrow morning, we're into the teens and 20s for the coldest spots. By noon tomorrow, temperatures will be into the mid-30s once again, and we're looking for temperatures tomorrow mid-40s, if you can believe that. 44 is what I'm forecasting for a high Tuesday. Winds are going to pick up. The precip holds off until early Wednesday morning, and it's not out of the question. Besides the flooding rains, we could actually see isolated thunderstorms too. Warming and breezy here on Tuesday, and then the rain or wintry mix early Wednesday, but that will transition to all rain. An isolated non-severe thunderstorm also a possibility here on Wednesday. Quite windy, and then we'll see that transition over to light snow on Thursday on the order of a couple of inches. But the main problem we'll be dealing with here are the heavy rains and perhaps some very strong winds. And the rest of the forecast a lot quieter than what we'll see here, especially during the day on Wednesday. So some interesting spring-type West Michigan weather coming up here in the near term.
Always interesting. Always interesting,
Indeed.
Kyle.
Look at a lot of 30s there. A lot of 30s for
a couple
highs.
of 40s, too.
Yeah. No 20s.
We're turning the corner.
This is good news.
It's improvement.